I'm going to show the Azorious intro pack from Return to Ravnica. I've taken the pack, the intro pack, and sleeved the cards. I really like sleeving these cards. Sometimes in the video they have more of a shine than they should, but I really like the way these cards look when you sleeve them up. The top card is Archon of the Triumvirate. It's a very heavy card. It's a 7/4/5. With flying, you can detain up to 2 target non-land permanents with this card. It reads very much like a junk rare. Unfortunately, I think Wizards chose to put junk rares on top of all of the intro packs. All 5 are really effectively junk rares. Then I'm going to start with the creatures. You have Train Caracol as a 1-drop 1/1 with lifelink. There's only one in the pack or the deck. These used to be called theme decks. Then you have Concordia Pegasus, a 2/1/3 with flying, also a bit weak. Then 2 of Silvercoat Lion, a common from Magic 2013, a 2/2/2 vanilla creature, which isn't terrible actually. Then you've got 2 of Azorious Arrestor, which I happen to like a lot. It's a 2/2/1. It's a little weak on the defense side with that 1, but you can detain a target creature when it enters the battlefield. Then you've got 1 of Newcraft Guildmage. I love the design of the Guildmages. They're all uncommon. They're all turned out to be not that great when you talk about playing them. I've specifically used the Rakdos one a lot. And man, I've tried to make that card playable, and really, unfortunately, I sort of have given up on it. I haven't even tried this one, Newcraft Guildmage. It's a clean 2/2/2 with special abilities. If you use a white-blue, target creature gains flying until end of turn. If you put 3 more on top of that, you can detain a non-land permanent. Then we've got 2 of Stealer of Secrets, Delver's lesser known sister card. It's a 3/2/2. When it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That seems useful at first glance. Lief Sky Knight is a 3/3/1. Very low on the defense there again with 1, but it's a flyer. Uncommon, and when it enters the battlefield, detain non-land permanent is there also, and I want to highlight that Azorious Arrestor has pretty much the exact same text, except it's not a flyer. Then we've got 2 of Vassal Soul and 1 of Azorious Justiciar. I really like Azorious Justiciar. Vassal Soul, it's a hybrid, which means that you can play for any combination of white and blue in those little 2 circles. That's very useful. You can actually put this card in a white deck or a blue deck, mono white, mono blue, and you'd be fine. It's a 3/2/2 flyer. Not that great. It's common. Azorious Justiciar is a 4/2/2. Seems a little heavy, but it's got that detain ability, and that should be helpful. Soul Sworn Spirit is a 4/2/1. Again, weak on the defense. And it is unblockable. And of course, it's got that single detain ability that we're seeing in many of these cards. Then Bizarre Crovad, there's 2, and 2 of Battle Flight Eagle. These are very heavy, very, very heavy creatures. Bizarre Crovad is a 5/2/5, and when it attacks another target attacking creature, gets +0/+2, and you can untap that creature. Very defensive as a card. And then 5/2/2 again. Boy, 5/2/2, that's really hard. It obviously is a common, not only just a common, but a common in Magic 2013, which except for a couple of bombs in that specific core set, it's actually pretty weak and dated. When it enters a battlefield, target creature gets +2/+2 and gains flying until end of turn. So here are here's your last fat creature, your last fatty, Skyline Predator. 6/3/4. It's got flash. You may cast it anytime you can cast an instant, and it's a flyer. A little heavy. I don't think it's going to see a lot of play. These intro packs are really for new players, and normally if you really wanted to turn this deck into a little bit more of a heavy hitter, you'd probably take out a good half of the cards. An Ancient Injunction is probably not one that you would take out because it's a 2-drop detain sorcery, and that's very useful. Swift Justice is an instant single drop until end of turn. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike and lifelink. That's useful. Dramatic Rescue. It's a 2-drop instant. It's like a little like a multicolor Vapor Snag. Vapor Snag, of course, it's a single drop to do the same thing. But this one gives you more than Vapor Snag because you gain 2 life. Show of Valor is a 2-drop instant. Another common from Magic 2013. Very defensive. Target creature gets +2/+4 until end of turn. Angel's Mercy, and there's 2 of Arrest. Arrest has got a new artwork. It's been out on multiple sets before. Arrest is a 3-drop enchantment or an enchant creature. It cannot attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. It's a real good shutdown card on a creature that's really bugging you. Angel's Mercy, for a 4-drop, you gain 7 life at common. That's not too bad. Then here's Righteous Authority, 5-drop enchantment aura. I got it from this intro pack, and I actually have not pulled this card anywhere else. So I'm really glad that I bought the intro pack, because then I got this card. It's an enchantment aura. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each card in its controller's hand. It's like one of those Kamigawa block things of counting the cards in your hand, which I'm not too fond of. Seems to me like a junk rare at 5. At the beginning of the draw step of Enchanted Creature's controller, that player draws an additional card. That isn't bad. Then you've got 1 Azorious Guildgate and 2 Azorious Key Runes to finish off the deck.